my name is Lizelle, and I will be taking you through this recent version to see the additions that have been made and the changes, and to also have fun playing it. So you can see now we have the login page and the sign-in page. So we are going to create a new account together. So let me start. Lizelle at .com. And then sign in. So after we've signed in, we are now in a new page now where we can select play, news, the catalog. You can log out if you don't want to use this account and create another account, or logging into your previous account, and exit option. Here in the health option, we are being explained about the modes, of which we have the build mode and the world mode. The build mode has the inspiration mode where you can see how to go about the structures, how to be more creative and improve on what has been made also. And in the survival mode is where you have the timed according to resource management. You have to make sure that the player is also feeding while exploring the island. And in the design mode there is no timed in form of resource management. Here is where you take your time in building, in creating the structures, and just take your time. And yeah, there is no worrying about surviving, as you can see. So we can exit and press play and start. So here you can see we have the build mode. You can find your inspiration on what you're going to create in the build mode. You can see the TV unit, the staircase, the coffee table, and you can see what has been used so that you can come up with all these. Yeah, so we go back. I will be doing the survival mode, and we can also go to the design mode later. So let me start with the play survival. Okay, I'm going to wait for it to load. So in the game scene is where we can get the background story of what happened. There was a shipwreck and Robin is the one who survived. So we're going to help Robin to explore the island and to find ways on how to survive also and make it adventurous and fun at the same time. So on my left side, you can see, as I'm scrolling, you can see the drops, and also you can see the water and the other resources. And we also have the parrot on the upper side, upper left, which gives you the navigation guidelines. So, and there is the WASD for the movement. So we can, we have to give this player some water. Okay. I have to make sure that the player has some water. Sorry. Okay. So our player is sorted. As you can see on the lower side, on your left side, you can see that the water section is sorted, so that the player is well fed. So we can explore the island, and you can see that there is the treasure chest. Come to this side. Okay, there are some fascinating things over here. It seems things happened over here. There's the treasure chest. Okay, it's a bit interesting. And you can also see the mini treasure chest, and we can go to this side because I can see a house, and we have to explore more and see what's up with the house. I also have to make sure that my player is being fed. My player is well fed. Okay, I've confused the buttons. That we have water. I have to make sure that we have water. Yeah, so there, and then yeah. Okay, now we can move. I was using the right click of the mouse to feed the player and to make sure they're fine. You can use space to jump and the side and check out the house. It's a bit unfinished and explore it. Oh, sorry. This is from the matrix. Okay, here we have our house. It's a bit unfinished. And that's it. Okay. Okay, we have some storages here. Have to make sure that our player is sorted with I'm using the right click to feed and yeah. Can move to the other side and check out what's happening, what's there. So there is the shelter. We have gotten some. I can see it. I think this is a nice rock structure. Oh, here we were in the house, which you can see there was some storage of some food items, and there's also another house over here. And we also have to make sure that our player, yes, has some water. Sorry. And also come see what we have over here. Close. Okay. It's also the structure for the player to be able to store some food items and what they require. And it's a well structure. Then keep on exploring the islands. And you can see resource management is about to deplete, but yeah. You had a bad dream, wake up and press wake up. It's still going to take me to the same, at least I'm not going back to the main menu. I'm still going back to the same game scene with the resources that I still had. You can see that I don't have water, but I can still acquire it through what I had made before. And come here and make sure that I am sorted and that my water is there. Yeah. Now we can walk through this other side. We're still exploring the island and seeing what we have. We have the sister rock. Okay. So you see, you can still access the blocks, you can still take them, store them, and yeah, they're still there. And you can also still like make your own structures if you want while here, and come up with just something interesting too. And yeah, you can still go forward and see what you have on the other side. side, and we want to explore this side. And you can see there's also a well-laid structure over here, like a cave. Okay. And there's a potted plant. There's a section for the player to prepare their food. There's some storages. There's some stored items, I mean. And yeah. Okay. Sorry. Happened. Just use space to get out of that situation. So as you can see, it's a well-laid structure with just some items, some stored items for the player to use. It's the same as what we had on the other side of the island, with the house with some stored items for the player. And we can continue exploring this side, but we can also check out the design mode and see how there's a difference with no challenge of managing the resources. So I can just hit main menu, play, and then play design mode. Same setting, but not timed, I guess. Yes, not timed. Okay, there's always the background story of why we're here, and yeah. So you can check on this side, we have our blocks provided, and yeah. So you can be creative, but you see now you don't have the other resources that we had on the other side, the food and all. We have the blocks only. So we can just start creating a simple structure. A simple structure, you can create it and come here, create this, create that, remove that, and I can go and scroll and search for this, put it here, come to this side, use the arrow key to rotate, place it there, come to this side, use the arrow key to there, to this side, use the arrow key, place it there, we have our structure. Yep.